What's up, everyone? Jeremy here, MTG Headquarters. How was your Theros pre-release? I went to thrice of them, and 2/3 of them were pooptacular. But I did pick up the intro pack so I could give you a little head start. So let's get them open. First one, Devotion to Darkness, black-blue. This is what I really played at the pre-release, honestly. True devotion leads to rewards. Rule the battlefield by devoting yourself to the gods and control your opponents with unimaginable terror. You, of course, have the ready-to-play 60-card deck featuring a foil premium, Abhorrent Overlord, which did serious work at pre-release, 2 sealed 15-card packs, and your how-to-play guide. So let's go ahead and open it. Each time, I'm always asked, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? I've decided that intro packs, if you're a new player or on a limited budget, they're great. I still like the Deck Builder's Toolkit for value, but this, if you're new to deck building and all that kind of stuff, plus you just want some booster packs to open from the latest set, or you're giving a gift, they're great. So let's just take a look at the deck. We've got the Abhorrent Overlord, which is pretty sick. 6/6 flyer. When it comes into play, you put as many 1/1 tokens into play as your devotion. So if you were playing this only, you know their black permanents out, your devotion will be 2 because you have 2 black mana symbols. I improperly played this the first time at pre-release thinking it was my black mana. So we have all the way from M14 up here. Child of Night, great little card. Which is good in the current meta. Lifelink in black, I think, is an advantage because if people are playing red-white and they're just running you over, even 2 life here, 2 life there will let you get to your fatties. Return Phalanx. We've got the Blood Toll Harpy. I played this, a 2/1 flyer. Unlimited, any flyer is good. It's obviously not constructed playable. Magus Marauder. Undead Minotaur, a great black creature, 2/3 for 3. Definitely relevant. Disciple of Phoenix, which is actually pretty good because depending on your devotion, you get them to reveal that many cards and then you can discard one. So at minimum, you're going to see 2 of their cards on turn 4. But if you have any other black permanents out, you can do that and you have 2 of those. Insatiable Harpy, 2/2 flying lifelink. That made it in my deck too. Definitely limited playable. Gray Merchant of Aspodal. Aspodal. On the blue, just creatures here, 4/4 flyer. Scry is great. It lets you look at the top of your library and then put them on the bottom or keep them where they're at. Minotaur Abomination. We're on to the Swamps. Islands. Good old Witch's Eye. Pretty... Enchant creature has pay 1 to scry. Honestly, late game, I don't know. It's not bad. There might be better options, but it's still pretty tight. Boon of Erebos. You're really paying 2 life to regenerate something, but it's legit. I mean, it's a combat trick, and limited, yes. Most of these cards are limited or casual playable only. Ordeal of Thessa. We've got our spells basically back here now, not a sideboard as previously mentioned. Voyage's End returns creature to hand, allows you to scry. I love this Farika's Cure. I played this in the event that I was close to going undefeated. This card was all-star because early game it removes early threats and you gain 2 life. So if I was going to improve this deck, I'd at least run 2 of those. Glimpse of the Future. Look at the top card. Fine. March of the Return. Fine. Griptide. A Whip of Erebos. Oh, there we go. I was like, Whip of Erebos is awesome in limited play. I don't know about constructed. I'm not a constructed expert, but I mean, it combos off with some seriously good stuff. I mean, it's combos with Mill because 1 for 4 mana gives all your creatures lifelink, which is a thing, right? But then you can pay 4, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. Exile it at the beginning of your next end step. It would leave the battlefield, exile it. Oh, if it would leave the battlefield, exile it instead, putting it anywhere else. Activate this ability only when you could cast a sorcery. then Lash the Whip. Lash of the Whip. I'd love to see at least one more of these. It's solid removal. Rescue from the Underworld. Solid. Sea God's Revenge. And Sip of Hemlock. You have 2 of those. Okay. So Sip of Hemlock is, at least from Theros. I mean, what would I do to improve this deck? Well, I'd add some Doom Blades. Right? I mean, 6 mana to destroy a creature. In Limited, it's definitely first pickable. Just because there's not a lot of great removal. I mean, honestly, it's only 1 more mana than Lash of the Whip, and Lash of the Whip only would kill something with 4 toughness. So, I definitely add some more removal. I'd probably double down on this little guy. It's a common, so you'll be able to get it easily enough. But this seems pretty fun. Black-blue is definitely going to be what I draft in Theros. Let's see what we get in our Theros booster packs. I went to 3 pre-release events, did not open a single mythic, so maybe I'm saving them all for now. We'll just go to the uncommons. Here, now we can just add the cure right to the deck. Bestow is definitely legit. Kragma Warcaller. Cutthroat Maneuver. Up to 2 target creatures each get 1/1 and gain lifelink. That's an instant speed. That's pretty good. 4 is expensive, but I don't know. Satyr Piper. And a rare is a Scryland. All right, Temple of Mastery. I don't know if these will be, a thing, but it comes in the battlefield tapped, but when it enters the battlefield, you can scry 1, which is definitely nice. You have a foil Swamp. Okay, so that's all right. You definitely got some help here. On to pack number 2. I almost went right away from the pack. Peak Eruption. Meh. Glare of Heresy. That's okay if you're playing white. It's only sideboardable, right? Insatiable Harpy. Very solid, Just a 2/2 lifelinker. Oh, nice. Hero's Downfall. That's the card I was trying to think of earlier. This deck could use some Hero's Downfalls. I mean, for 3 mana, destroy target creature or planeswalker. I mean, it's a better murder. It's like murder plus Dreadbore, right? Instead of 1 red, 1 black, it's 2 black, but still amazing. And it goes right in this deck. We just lucked out. I just like to look at it that way. And we get a Spear Point Oread, and a Soldier Tokeen. All right, so that is Devotion to Darkness. Not a bad little deck. I think, honestly, as it stands, it's definitely a playable deck in casual formats. And you could upgrade this color combo for sure and get there. And obviously the rares helped out. A Hero's Downfall is legit. So, I don't know. If you're new to the channel, if you're just finding me through these Theros unboxings, take a second to crush that thumbs up button right below the video. I'll be doing all 5 of the intro packs this week leading up to my booster box opening and fat pack opening, as I do with every new set. And if you're new, also, if you haven't subscribed already, crush that subscribe button so that you will know the second I upload a new video. Thanks for watching this one. We'll talk to you again real soon. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Check out some of our most popular playlists, everything from MTG vlogs, gameplay video, new product breaks, and some insane vintage openings. And if you haven't yet, here's your opportunity to crush that subscribe button to join the fastest growing Magic the Gathering channel on YouTube. Thanks again, and we'll see you real soon.